Hello everyone, now let's take the Zoe for a drive. Is it really fun to drive now? Because it wasn't before. It was underpowered, was weird to drive, and infotainment system looked weird, and you can only drive 135. It wasn't too much fun. That's the only sound? Yeah. I have the air conditioning on. It's warm. Let's drive. Oh, you want to hear the E sound? I think it's the same as the old Zoe. It locks when you drive. There's no setting that you can change that in a different way. Olivia is panting. Yeah, we need air conditioning. It's cold and E sound off. I mean, pedestrian killer. That's me. Everything's cool. Let's drive a bit, show you the car. Not in eco mode. Eco mode is again less power, but when you are in eco mode and you accelerate fully and then you have the little button in the accelerator pedal, then you jump out of eco mode and you have full power. So if you want to overtake or if there's a situation, it's really good. Eco is also restricted to I think 100 kilometers an hour. I used it once. And what's weird, when you have the cruise control on and you switch eco, it goes out of cruise control. I'm guessing because I was driving faster than the 100. Yeah, what's nice is that it shows you your, I have to go to that view, it shows you your instant consumption, and so I can see that it's still green, so it still thinks it's good economical driving when you use 50 kilowatt of the motor, so more than half at some point, and that's nice. Other cars are not like that. They tell you you're not eco when you just drive a bit. In this consumption, instant consumption, you cannot see the heat or the air conditioning, or at least I couldn't. Yeah, flapping all over the place. Comfortable. The suspension is okay. It's not e-tron leveled. I-Pace, of course. It's not too sporty, not too comfortable. It's nice. The sound, so wind noise or whatever from outside, tire noise is also good. Unless you go 130, 140, then it's louder, but still okay. Totally fine with it. The steering feel on the steering wheel is not the best. It's a bit too soft for my taste, and the steering wheel is a bit too thick for my taste as well, but it's something I can get used to. But a big problem in this car for me are the seats. You can move around so much, so when you go a bit in corners you fall around everywhere. They have no lumbar support at all. There's a hole just there, so my back hurts after a while. Not a very comfortable seat, and my wife already said she does the short people test, and she says that the where you sit on is too big, same as in the E-Up, and that your knee is before the seat ends, and therefore it's a very uncomfortable position, and the seats at all, she said, are not comfortable. So we are both the same opinion. The lights are very good. High beams are strong. LED lights front and back. And when you drive slowly, so under 50 or under 40, I can't remember, then and you turn into a corner, then extra cornering lights turn on. was nice. I was a bit freaked out the first time. What the hell is this? What's going on? Because it doesn't do that when you drive 80 or 60. It does it right under a special limit. Top speed in the car was 146, I think, and the speedometer is pretty accurate. It's around 1 kilometers off in lower speeds. In high speeds it's 1.5, even at 146. You okay, girl? Yeah, my girl with me. The instrument cluster is way better than the old one. The old Zoe, the instrument cluster was just horrible. Consumption numbers are really okay. I'm surprised by that. I like it. Driving the car now with having 135 horsepower, it's just way more fun. The Zoe always was a bit underpowered, 90 horsepower. It always felt like, okay, it's electric, but nothing is happening really. And now with 100 kilowatt motor, the same as the Ioniq that I had a few weeks ago, and it feels the same. So passing cars, accelerating is fun, and therefore it's already good. The cornering itself with the car feels good, but like I said, the seats are not made for cornering. They're just, you move around a lot. But for bigger people, it could be amazingly comfortable. What you don't have height adjustment for the seats, but as you can see, there's a lot of room, and I'm 180, so 180 centimeters. What is that? 6 feet exactly? No, can't remember. I think so. And there's a lot of room in the back. The other way, there's no leg room at all, and there's barely headroom, and the headrest is in your back for me as a tall person. And if I put the headrest as high as it goes, it's not even touch in my neck. It's still here in the back, and it doesn't hold. It falls back down. Other than kids, I cannot see anyone sitting in the back and be normal, comfortable. Maybe you have to remove those things. Scooter gang. Yeah. Let's go a bit uphill and accelerate. Yeah, it is. That's fun. Regen. Regen is a good amount. It's not too strong. In D, you have a tiny bit of regen. In B, you have strong regen. And then when you press the brake, you have even more regen. So, but one pedal driving in lower speeds, or in higher speeds, so at 70 kilometers an hour to slow down, the Ioniq had way stronger regen, but it's still okay. If you look forward, if you see what's happening, one pedal driving is possible. Just don't go too fast. So here, I have to touch the brake. It doesn't slow down by itself. And I wasn't going too fast. Whee! It's just fun. You okay, my girl? Yes. I'm accelerating with a dog in the back, but she's fine with it. I'm not endangering anyone. Yeah, that's fun. Look at that. And when you accelerate fully out of a corner, you can feel that it loses, the Zoe loses a bit of traction, but that's understandable with front-wheel drive in a corner, giving, I don't know how many Newton meters of torque you have. I really don't know. I'm sure 200 something, under 300. 250 maybe? I don't know. But if you go from the on the straight, it's really nice. And what they also did is that accelerating from a standstill, they reduce the power very strongly and then increase it slowly. So there are no spinning wheels. There's total traction because the power is not very strong. So if you want to feel the power more, then it's passing cars when you're going. So like now, this is totally fine. 102 kilowatt, 103, look at that. Whee! Let's use cruise control. There we have it. 108. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, cruise control works. No adaptive cruise control. And this car is the maximum spec intense version. Costs 34,000 euros. When you buy the battery, whew, that was the Model 3 that I had for my 1,000-kilometer run. Yeah, he lives there. Wrong direction. What did I want to say? Totally forgot. I have no idea what I was talking about. Help me. Cruise control, adaptive cruise control. Yes. So, sorry, the price. So, I spec'd this car in this color and with the winter package. Without the winter package, it doesn't have seat heaters. This car doesn't have heated seats. Weird. You get this leather steering wheel with heated steering wheel then too with the winter package. And then I took the special navigation or something, and then with buying the battery, it's 34,000 euros. I think that the incentives from Renault are already deducted, but you still get incentives from your government. But still, that 34, the ID3 Plus, first edition is 42. Get a bit more for that. And the Ioniq last time had more features and costs less. Or does it? I can't remember. I'm so horrible with that. But overall driving is way better than it was. I like driving this car. Driving to work is fun. Enjoyed it. Driving around, steering in a city. It's very light, like I said. It's really a city car. I'm not the biggest fan of the infotainment system, the whole navigation and everything. The auto zoom of the navigation doesn't work very well. I have the auto zoom on, and then when you drive on a road, like a country road now, where for long nothing happens, it's too zoomed in, and then when there is a corner, it doesn't zoom in more, what it should do. But you can still have your arrows when to turn and whatever, and it works. It's okay. Yes. Like I said, no adaptive cruise control. It's a bit weak, but LED lights all over. It got a thing, and now CCS charging, but only one trip. That's really weird that you only have one trip, not trip A, trip B. And let's go. Ooh, the tire pressure. You can see the battery, 57%, 181 kilometers. WLTP range 385. So far with my driving, it would be still over 300 kilometers, and I think that's fine. In the summer, yes, but I had AC on and I'm not driving too slowly. Yeah, my instant consumption is 18 kilowatt. Let's go to the different. Get in the map, to turn off cruise control. No adaptive cruise control, that would slow me down. For me, for testing consumption, this is better. To have no adaptive cruise control, but to go to work or have a comfortable drive, it would be better. And then this weird leaf. See, now in the leaf of the green leaf, it wasn't, when I go faster, it goes, and I pressed, then it shows me, oh, you're driving economical. Now you're okay. They take care of you. And then here, regen in blue, and energy from the battery to the motor to the wheels. Yeah, nobody needs that. Really not. So this is my view, of course. And here I have it mostly in. So as you can see, this is your view for navigation. I'm here on a country road. You see how fast this is moving. And even if you have a destination where you are here for 20-30 kilometers, it still doesn't zoom out. Now let's do a quick full acceleration here. There's nobody there. We're not in eco mode. Ooh, that was good regen. Have you seen the regen? And full. See, it gradually goes up. Now it's full power. 102 kilowatt. Look at that. Now let's look at regen. Minus 30. And when I brake, that's full regen. Minus 40. And it charges with 44 kilowatt. That seems all right. That seems correct. It's not an acceleration monster, but it's okay. This is fun. I like driving it, and I'm looking forward. I still don't know if I do the 1,000-kilometer run. I'm still a bit scared, and I don't know about the weather. Right now we have always nice weather, and then maybe in the afternoon or in the evening, thunderstorm. It's not too great. But I think that's it. Thanks for driving with me. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day and take care. Bye.